understand?
So it's not necessary for us to go to church, period.
Did you pray when there was a coronavirus time?
I was praying.
Okay, you prayed inside.
Yes.
And did God listen to you?
Yeah, because I believe that God listens to me wherever I am.
Okay, so what is your problem?
You know what? Speaking of that, I become so conflicted with my history when it comes to churches.
Okay.
We have certain churches in my country where we say God of who. Like
Okay.
I was in a church called Shembe.
Okay.
And I was trained that when I pray, I should say, I have to pray to Shembe so that Shembe can send my message to God.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I became wiser, or let me say a bit older, it didn't make sense to me. Because now I was like, but this Shembe is in a flesh as well.
Okay.
But they say I should pray to him so that he can be the one who can talk to God.
Okay.
So, okay, I always hear you. You always say, know your God. You always say that, know your God. You know your God.
So it just came back, to the time of Corona. Did you pray through the shemesh or whatever?
No, but now I become conflicted sometimes because we're like, why it feels like God.
Because if you are praying through the God of shemesh, yes. I don't know this God.
It's Shembe.
Okay. Do you know the kind of sacrifice we do for this God? Because if you say God, you said nothing. Who is God? What is God? What is God? You cannot say you are praying through the God of Ekwanaba. Do you know my God?
No.
Do you know the kind of food my God likes? Do you know how I pray to my God? Do you know the kind of sacrifices I do for my God? And why are you praying to my God? Do you have personal encounter with my God?
That's so deep.
So why are you talking about somebody else's God? Where is your God?
Now, as you were speaking, you mentioned tithe, and I've heard you've been vocal about that. I remember even the time you were interviewing Bishop Maponga.
Yeah, Bishop Mapunga, yeah.
You dwelled on that for a while with him.
The tithing.
The tithing, and then sometimes I even hear you. And then there was this video that there was this live you went on when they were talking about, is it cities? 5 cities. There's a song that they were dancing to.
Oh, the Sobolo. Oh, okay. This means you've been watching my video. Sobolo.
I was dancing to that song as well. 10 cities.
Yes?
Yeah. But I didn't know what was there. But I know that your currency is cities or something.
So you were enjoying
the music. So it was money, everything. Like people, you're celebrating that you're going to go there and pay 10 cities. 100 cities. Sobolo. Okay. Which is now, it means that I'm going to pay the willingness, happy, okay. Right? But you always vocal about this. What should we do as a congregation when we have the who they call them, men of God?
And who am I?
I don't know.
If they are men of God,
you said you have your own God.
No, if they are men of God, who am I?
You are men of your God
men of good or what? We are all men of God. Nobody is men of good or monkey. We are all men of God.
Okay, I get that, but what is it that we should do as a congregation? Because sometimes, I want to be accepted. I'm talking from an experience. I want to be accepted in a certain church. I don't have bread in my house.
You want to be accepted in a certain church.
Let's say when I say certain church, I go to this church.